I can have you out of here in 10 minutes. We can be in Europe by tomorrow afternoon. That'll give you plenty of time to make sure you're making the right decision. And if you still want to terminate the pregnancy, it'll be safe, legal, no stigmas attached. And no matter what you decide, I can give you a tour of old Europa that you'd never find in any guidebook.
Well, I would love so much to go to Europe with you, but not now. I made my bed here in Port Charles, and I'm not going to run away.
Sweetheart, don't let this famous Spencer's stubborn streak put you in any more hot water than you already are in. I mean, you've made the most important decision of your young life. I think you should follow it through somewhere where you don't have any pressure.
Hi. Nothing's changed, has it?
I rest my case.
Nothing. I'm having the abortion at 7. Don't even start with me right now. You have made your position perfectly clear, and I know that having an abortion is not on your wish list, but I've made my decision. So if you're going to come in here and yell at me, it's not going to make me change my mind.
It will, however, get you tossed out of here on your skinny butt.
I don't want to yell at you. I don't want you to change your mind. I just want a minute alone.
Okay. I'm going to be right out here if he puts the screws to you. Oh, one choice of words was unfortunate there. Sorry.
I cleaned the boathouse today.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
And, it gave me some time to think. And I think what I realized was that I've been horrible to you this whole time. And I'm sorry.
You could have called.
My adoring wife returns. Interesting timing.
I have been all over Europe looking for you.
And here I was, snuggled up in the bodacious bosom of our loving family.
So Lulu made the appointment.
Don't you start.
No, I find myself in the absurd position of envying Lulu. She is facing what could have far-reaching repercussions that she can't possibly comprehend. And yet she has the support of her father. That makes up for a lot.
I'm sorry, are you saying that you're okay with this abortion?
I'm saying that it was your choice all along, and I had no right to try and take it away from you.
Lulu said you felt something ominous in the air before you left. Are you holding out on me?
Never, my cherry-cheeked cherub.
For what it's worth, I did try to stop it. Youth is definitely wasted on the young. All the energy in the world and not an ounce of common sense, all impulse and hormones with no regard for the consequences.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I'd rather be beaten with rusty barbed wire than repeat even one of those days. What about you?
Oh, no. Couldn't pay me to be 18 again, not even if you gave me a perky pear.
There ain't nothing wrong with the pair you got, Mama.
Oh, thank you, and how would you know? You have been gone for weeks gallivanting with a British tart.
I do not gallivant. I carouse. So, tell me, what's your take on our randy little offspring's romance?
The short version? Lulu lied to Dillon. Said she saw Georgie having sex with Diego. And Dillon chose to take Lulu's word for it over Georgie's denials.
Well, don't be too hard on your son. Lulu comes by her excellent deceptive skills from both sides of the blanket.
And then there's Dillon. Despite my best efforts, not a deceptive bone in his body, which means he doesn't recognize it in other people. But not that that matters now. Lulu is pregnant. But not for long.
You think she's making a mistake?
I do. But more importantly, what do you think, and what have you told her?
I should get changed. I have the perfect ensemble picked out.
Do you need a ride?
No, it's more than enough that you're backing off. You don't have to help me do something that you're opposed to.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't have jumped on you the way I did. Anyway, if it helps, I think I was just trying to, be responsible, do the right thing.
I know. I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
Well, if we're all being honest now, I think your decision is probably going to make my life a little easier.
Are you saying that you don't hate me?
Hate you? If impossible, kid.
If I could go back, I wish that things had been different.
Me too.
I'm for whatever Lulu wants. She wants to have the child, fine. She wants to terminate the pregnancy, I'll support her.
Look, sometimes a parent needs to give more than support. Sometimes a parent actually has to give guidance.
You assume I have guidance to give, my sweet. Remember, I grew up in a brothel, for God's sake. I parented myself. Lulu's her own woman.
Oh, she is a young woman, and she's still your daughter. Has it occurred to you that she might wake up one day and regret aborting her baby?
Are we still talking about Lulu? Or are we talking about you?
Me?
She told me, Tracy.
Thank you, Lulu. I seem to remember asking her not to.
Well, she wanted me to know that she was grateful. You were the only person here who didn't condemn her for considering all her options. I'm grateful, thank you.
I was hoping to use my experience to keep her from a lifetime of permanent regret.
A life without regret probably wasn't lived at all. Sometimes we actually get to choose the burdens we carry.
Have you seen Lulu?
She's around, changing for her appointment.
So no last-minute change of heart, huh?
And you have to respect that. Whether you like it or not. No drama, okay? No heart attacks, no last-ditch blackmail attempts. This is happening. We just have to deal.
I'm sorry you had to go through all this, but you made me proud. You see, the ultimate decision may not have been yours, but you did everything you could to make it right. Sometimes that's all a man can do. And sometimes it's enough. I don't suppose you've had any luck in convincing that reprobate that you call a husband to talk some sense into his daughter?
It's not my dad's choice. It's mine, and it's made.
Well, then, so be it.
Are you ready, Princess?
As I'll ever be.
Okay, baby, let's go.
Well, here goes nothing.
Look, if you've still got any questions or reservations, we don't have to do this today. We could still go to Europe.
I wouldn't dream of interrupting your extended adolescence by making you a grandfather.
Don't turn this decision on me, Lulu, not even as a joke. If you've got any doubts, let's stop right here.
I don't.
Okay?
You've been great. Better than I could have ever imagined in my wildest dreams. And I'm never going to forget how you showed up and you stood up for me.
What are you saying? You want to do this alone?
I'll call a cab when it's over.
No, honey, I can't just leave you here. I'll wait in the car.
Listen, this isn't exactly the kind of thing that a girl wants to go through with her dad. No offense.
None taken.
I mean, if Mom were here, it would be... You know what you can do for me?
What?
Go see Mom. I would feel a lot better knowing that you two were together when it happens. Please, it would really mean a lot to me.
Okay, if that's what you want.
I love you.
I love you, sweetheart. Oh, I love you so much. They have a lot of things for pain. If the first stuff they give her doesn't work, they can stop the pain. It isn't like it was. It's different now. The old days when Ruby had to help her girls by bringing in that doctor. I guess he was a doctor. But it's different now. It's safe and it's legal and the clinic is clean, so she'll be okay. I wanted so badly to just make the decision for her, to take the responsibility off her shoulders. You know, that way she could blame me if... She shouldn't have to go through this. Yeah, I know she made a big mistake, but who hasn't chased after someone they couldn't have? Who hasn't connived and schemed and gone over the edge for someone? Who hasn't? She should not have to risk her life because some corporate SOB was devoted to the bottom line. Saved a couple of cents on every rubber. It's ridiculous. She lost herself just for one moment. She lost herself. And now it's forever.